trade, and I work in psychiatry 2 days a week and stay at home with my now 2-year-old daughter, Berkeley, on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and work my Rodan and Fields business all those other days and at night, and every other second. No. Yeah, so I couldn't be where I am without, like Darcy was saying, my amazing team. They're awesome, and Logan is on the call now, and I'm only as good as my teammates, so that really is, what I have to brag on as my awesome rock star teammates. One thing that I really did want to share on tonight is kind of about month 2, how to keep your momentum going after that initial month 1 is over. So month 1, everything has been laid out by Allie and our uplines on what to do during month 1. She has laid everything out day 1 through 28 on this website here, y'all. So look at it if you haven't. Write this down. It's just about posted on every team page we have. So this will walk you through month 1. Your first month is super exciting. It's exhilarating. You have your launch party you're just, on fire. And then what happens when month 2 rolls around? So that's where I wanted to kind of give my suggestions on where to go with your second month, how to keep your momentum going, how to keep building your business and stay excited and focused on what you want out of your Rodan and Fields business. So I got 5 key points I want to talk about. The first one is organize. Stay organized, y'all. If you don't have organization in this business, you will go crazy. If you haven't already, at the beginning of your month 2, I'll probably do this before then, but if you haven't, make a list of at least 200 people in your warm market that you want to reach out to in the next couple of months. So your warm market is your friends, family, people that you grew up with, just people that you know. These are people that you want to reach out to in the first couple of months. It can be typed out, it can be written, it can be exported from your Facebook friend list. However you have to do it, just have a list. I think that people kind of go at it haphazardly, and don't do that. Stay organized, make a list and go down it. Also, you have to decide at the beginning what your daily goals are going to be, what your weekly goals are going to be. And by that, I mean your activity goals. So not how many people you sign on, but what activity you want to do every week, every day. Those are things that you can control. You can't control how many PCs you bring on in a week or a month or how many VPs sign up, but you can control how many reach outs you do, how many follow-ups you do, how many posts you do. So I would definitely decide how many daily follow-ups, reach out, and posts you want to do. Well, posts, I'd probably, stick to 1 a day. But, and if you need to share that with your upline, share it so they can help you stay accountable. The last thing in organization is plan your weeks. So, Darcy has that awesome planner that she uses. I use the Week at a Glance sheet. This is on Team Infinity's page. Basically, just new contacts for the week, follow-ups, customer care, and then other stuff to do. And what I do is I plan this out every Sunday afternoon, and I go down it every day. I highlight it when I'm done, and then I move on. I don't plan anything for Saturdays and Sundays, and if I don't get to something during the week, that's when I catch up on it. I try not to because I like to not do anything on Saturday and Sunday. That's planned for the next week. And I also have the rest of the summer laid out. You can see here, I have these all printed out for the rest of the summer through September. And if I want to follow up with somebody strategically, in July, because they just got married last week, I don't want to, they're on their honeymoon, be messaging them. I put it in a couple weeks, write their name up there. That way I can just stay organized. Everybody does it differently, but make sure to have the number you want to do. If you work full time and you want to do 2 reach outs a day, that's fine. But make sure you write it down, plan it, and make sure you do it. For me, when I work, I do 3. When I'm off, I do 5. And that is just, what I decided for my activity goal, and I stick to it. Number 2. So month 2, number 2. Learn. Keep learning, y'all. They always say you don't go to school to become a network marketer. We don't go to school for this. So you really have to keep learning. And the biggest thing for me is to listen to those weekly training calls. If there's nothing else that you do to keep learning about this business, listen to the Rockin' Robins call and Team Infinity call every week. They're about 20 minutes long. You can listen to it while you're driving, while you're getting ready in the morning, while you're showering, while you're in the bathroom. Whatever you have to do, just listen to them. You can listen to them whenever during that week. You have 7 days until it will reset. So listen to those 2 calls. Other ideas, if you want to expand past just the 2 calls, network marketing books. Just Google best network marketing books. There's several great ones. If you need recommendations, message me, message Darcy, Renee. Attend events, other people's business launches, sip and samples, corporate training stuff, whatever you can attend. And then there's always the recorded training calls from months or years ago that you can go back and catch up on. And yeah, so that's learning. Number 3, stay connected. You are not like out in this field of Rodan and Field business all by yourself. Sorry, everybody's getting blown up. Is that Renee?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So staying connected is huge. Whether it be, I recommend, especially the first couple of months, 1 to 6 months, depending on what you want, talking to your upline every week, every other week, whatever y'all want to do, about where your business is, what you need to work on, what your goals are. Connect with your upline. Tell her things she can do to help you, and let her help you. Also, talking to your girlfriends that are consultants. If you're like me, it's pretty much all of my friends. So that's not hard for me. The other thing to do is, stay connected on the Facebook groups. If you have downtime when you're in the bathroom, again, scroll through, those Facebook groups and and you'll just get good ideas. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I had the same issue. What did they say about it? And you can follow any of those posts and you'll get notifications throughout the day. You don't, FYI, on Facebook, you don't have to write following on a thread to actually see the notifications. The top right-hand corner, you can hit the little button. It'll drop down, turn on notifications, and then you'll get every notification from that if somebody types and answers it. Just an FYI. The 4th thing that I want you to do your second month in Rodan and Fields to keep the momentum going, this is huge, is plan a sip and sample. So some people call this like, some people call it like a second BBL. You can call it whatever you want. And it can be at your house with just people that are your friends. It can be at your girlfriend's house with, a couple different consultants, and then your friends come there. It can be however you want. But, I recommend planning another event. Your BBL is going to be awesome. The first one you have, it's the first time you ever get out there and announce your business. But keep the ball rolling. Plan another event. If nothing else, is something that you can use as a tool to reach out to people to invite them to. Mm-hmm. So, so sorry you missed, my launch party, whatever. I'm having a girls' night, in a couple weeks, whatever date. Could you come? Period. So plan another event. The last thing I have, seems silly, but just get out there and do it. You will make, hopefully not, but you can make every excuse in the world not to reach out to people, not to send a Facebook message. It can be intimidating, y'all. And the second month is not your easiest month because you're not like, you've kind of gone through your sister and your very best friend, the people that you're super comfortable with. And now you're having to reach out to people that are a little bit farther outside your immediate circle. But you just do it. You just get out there and you do it. And you type that message out and you hit send. And the more you do it, the more comfortable, the more confident you'll become, because you'll start getting yeses and you'll be like, oh my gosh, these people, they really want to try these products. They're awesome. And I know that. And now you're getting to share it. So just do it. It keeps the momentum going. It gets you practice. And with this business, like anything else in life, you get out what you put in. So get out there and put in stuff. Wait, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. And you'll get it. So,
and do lots of 3-ways, right, Kristen?
Yes. Renee and Darcy love 3-ways, right? Yeah, but thanks for listening, and I can't wait to hear other suggestions from other consultants on Team Journey, because I love learning from other people too. So if you have any feedback for me, always welcome to message me or friend me on Facebook and we can chat. Thanks,
No, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kristen. No,
Yeah,
that was super great. I mean, this listening to you, and we recorded this piece of it, so I think it will be great information for a lot of people. And I think the second month is the hardest. I mean, you get kicked off and you get that momentum, and then you're like, okay, now what? So I think that was perfect. So thank you for sharing all that. And it definitely leads to what also hit you off fast. So I think that's even great from that. And I know we've got to jump on the virtual presentation for those of you that are on it. So thanks for joining. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to share before we sign off?
I was just going to say something, but I'll make sure I post this because I know it's not being recorded. But for, the Charlotte area, we're going to try to do a sip and sample at least once, maybe twice a month. So as new people join, they're always welcome to invite guests to that as well. So kind of like standing, rotating sip and samples.
Awesome. That's
we're doing one that's going to be, what is it, sweets and sample?
Sugar
and sample.
And we did one, just so you know, we did one it was kind of like a launch event too for a couple of them that have been in it for just a little bit that didn't have a launch. And we did it in the morning and it was awesome. Yeah. So we attracted a whole other group of people. So I took one day that I could do it, and then we had a group in the morning and called it like an open house sip and sample. We did it at the clubhouse, Darcy, and it was awesome.
Perfect.
We got a lot of. So you might want to think of that too, like some that can't make it.
Hey, we can drink in the morning too.
There's mimosas and donuts and coffee.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing. But it attracted different people. So just something to think about.
That's a good point.
I appreciate you saying that.
I like that.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys all joining. This was great.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, ladies.
All right, hop on the virtual presentation. Let's close some business.
All right. Bye, girls.
Bye. Thanks, Kristen.
You're welcome. Thank you.